The more knowledge that we gain, the more of a servant that we become to other people because we become more of a resource. And I think that regardless of what a belief system is or what people are into, if we all committed ourselves to just simply doing that, learning more so that we could be a more of a resource to our families and our community, there's a lot of things that we would transform and it would appear to be overnight. Many of us just need to start, we need to learn that we have that capacity and that the savior is really ourselves, that we have the capacity to do something. A lot of people think that they just can't do anything, or they just look at so many things at once that they just get overwhelmed with the fact that, I don't know where to start. Start somewhere and do things step by step. One thing that I do, and this is something that I would encourage y'all to do, is at the end of every day, I can reflect upon my day and articulate one thing that I've learned new. Every day, we should be able to communicate one thing that we learned new. And it doesn't have to be some philosophical concept that we read in a book or anything like that. It can just be simply, I didn't know that this church has a food bank in it. Oh, I didn't know that you can get the same quality product at this place for a cheaper price than you get it over here. Oh, I didn't know that this person just opened this business. Or wow, I didn't know that this was an easier way to do this as opposed to the complicated way that I was doing it before. Every single day of our life, we should be able to look back at that 24 hours that we just lived and at least be able to articulate one thing that we've learned new. One thing, that's all. By being able to do that, we're able to quantify our growth and development. And that is important because a lot of times we may not be able to accurately quantify or measure how we've grown. And we can get lost in that process and not be able to build the esteem and the confidence to be able to persevere through a lot of the challenges that we experience because we're not really taking note and giving ourselves credit and celebrating the things that we've learned. It's important to be able to do that. So any goal we set for ourselves, whether it's 10 days from now, whether it's 10 months from now, whether it's a year from now, we should be able to measure our journey along that process to reach that goal. And each step along that journey and in that process helps build the confidence and the esteem and the momentum to reach that goal. So if you are striving to change your diet or lose weight, it's important that every single day that you give yourself credit for something that you've done along that journey of reaching that goal. It's hard to reach that goal if you're not measuring your growth and development. And an easy way to measure your growth and development is you have to quantify that. If you're talking about growth and development in terms of knowledge or learning or that type of growth and development, you have to be able to articulate and communicate every single day at least one thing that you've learned. One thing. That's all.